Welcome everyone to the League of Cinephiles. I'm your host, so we'll bring you more cinema-related competition. Our last match now in round 2 of the Singles Film Trivia Clash Tournament as number 16 seed Dev Stafford, after his impressive play-in match win against Excel Woods, coming back from an 11-point deficit, he will face off against Ren Geekness, the number 1 seed in the singles tournament. Ren is representing the Cinephiles in Paradise, while Dev is the last member remaining for the hunt. Ren, this is his first match after his devastating loss to Hunter in the Film Trivia Clash Championship. He's looking to climb that mountain once again. With me is my co-host today. You know him, you love him, Luke Reviews. Luke, how are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. I'm here to watch hopefully a great trivia match as always.
Yeah,
the first versus the last seed. You know, we've seen some upsets in the past, but you know,
yeah,
we'll see. We'll see.
We've seen some, but you know, today that wouldn't just be an upset. That would be a colossal world shaker, if you will. Now, and when I say that, I mean it, because if Dev wins today, it would probably be the biggest upset in the history of humanity. And when you look at his stats here, why do you think I would say something like that?
Well, when I first see it, first thing I draw my eyes to is 2 big zeros, the duo's record, but more importantly, the combined actor round answer average, which is a whopping 0. And his first round average is 1.5 out of a maximum.
It's actually the
8.
lowest we've ever seen. The first
lowest
round
we've ever seen. That's a record one way, I guess. So hats off to you, Dev. But there is a redeeming factor here, that if he can last until the end, he has an 80% on the director round. So
that means an 80% chance to win, if my math is correct there.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think that's how it works.
It's gonna be up for that first and second round for Dev, because if he does better there, maybe he has a shot. But again, this is Ren, and when we look at Ren, why is everyone expecting him not just to win, but to go through the entire tournament?
Well, here his numbers on average are quite a bit higher on average. His first round average is 3 times of Dev's. He has a 72% advantage on the actor round. His combined director round, compared to the rest of the league, isn't bad. 38% in such a difficult round.
I mean, 3 of those questions, you know, he got wrong in the Hunter match. So before it was 3 of 5, so 60%. If Ren wins today, we would actually see 2 rematches in the second round of the tournament. Tyler and Gull will be having a rematch, and then Ren and Ben, old enemies from the past. You know, Ren has beaten him in duos and in singles, so now he might be facing him in singles again. So, and then when you look at the faction rankings real quickly.
Well, Hunt's right behind us now. We're pretty much equal on points. The 0.3 King is live. We have a no match difference. So whoever wins this is going to go third in the league. I'm sure we have a few less matches than the first 2 teams have played, but you know, we gotta keep close no matter what.
I mean, we've done enough talking. What do you say we get to those competitors?
Let's get to the competitors.
All right. He is the number 16 seed, representing the Hunt, with a singles record of 1 and 2, Dev, the Conqueror.
As Luke said, I already had my moral victory getting into the bracket. You know, I know Helmer he predicted Excel to overthrow Ren, so he's rooting for me simply on just to keep his bracket still. So even if I don't pull off the upset today, I still get the moral victory of messing up Helmer's bracket.
Fair enough. All right, now let's get to your opponent. He is the number 1 seed, representing the Cinephiles in Paradise, with a singles record of 2 and 2, Ren Geekness.
Dev says he comes in waves, but I'm a Riptide. I'm taking anything that's in front of me out of the way until I get to that championship.
Let's get to the last match of round 1. What do we got planned in round 1 of this match, though?
Round 1, 8 questions in round 1, 15 seconds for each question. Competitors must write down answers legibly and completely. 1 point for each correct answer. They have 3 repeats and 1 challenge to use over the course of the match. And if a competitor goes perfect in the first round, we haven't seen that yet, but you know, we're always hoping, they will get a bonus question for a potential 9th point.
So, Ren, are you ready?
Ready, sir.
Dev, are you ready?
Let's get started.
Then let's get ready to clash! Luke, start us off with the first question.
First question. What is the subtitle for the 2015 comedy Pop Star starring Andy Samberg?
Never seen it.
I have not either.
3, 2, 1. That's time.
Never stop, never stopping. It's right here.
All right, and
Dev.
Dev.
Pop star, never stop, never stopping.
And they both
Lone-
get a point.
Amazing album from Lonely Island.
So Dev is 2/3 of his average already.
That's a generous.
Second question. Who voiced the robot in The Iron Giant? Wow, looks like our competitors
why am I
are
trying to
already
guess?
done. Dev
Vin Diesel.
and Ren.
Family. No, I mean Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel was
Finally, yeah, I was waiting for that. But yes, both are correct. 2-1. Or sorry, 2-2. I just assumed Dev would be down already.
Dev improves his average already. So if he makes it to the
start.
next round, he will have a better
Prove
stat.
him wrong,
Well,
Dev. Come on. Keep it
This
going.
means I'm gonna get like none in the third and fourth round.
Well, you have to get there first, Dev. So, okay, third question. Let's go. What is Indiana Jones's real full name in the Indiana Jones franchise?
Three, 2, 1. Stop writing.
Okay, let's go to Dev.
I don't know if they ever mentioned his middle name, but I know it's Henry Jones Jr.
Okay, and Ren.
I played it safe and went with Henry Walton Jones Jr.
We had Henry Jones Jr. as the correct answer. Ren, did you want to challenge? You want to challenge? Okay, got it.
Yes.
Is his middle name Walton? I didn't know that.
Middle
I
name
didn't know.
Walton? Oh no, whoa. Okay, so it is. Yep, okay. Yep, that's
Huh.
Walton is his middle name. Yes, that's correct. Sorry, I did not know he had a
That's
middle name.
eye-opening.
Middle name for me and a middle finger for Dev. Proverbial middle finger.
Gentlemen,
First
please.
successful challenge ever. First question.
And I was
As
trying to be
Ryan
nice.
continues, Kingdom faces its decline. A young man is taken on a perilous journey to a world ruled by fear and oppression in what 2000s film? Interesting movie. 5,
It's the one I'm
4,
thinking about. It's a great game.
2, 1. Ren.
I was thinking 2012 until you mentioned a young man, so I went with Apocalypto.
Dev.
I meant to say Apocalypto. I wrote down Apocalypse Now.
Classic Dev. Yes,
That's a
Ren-
2000s film there.
I know Mel Gibson. I love that movie.
Ren takes the lead 4-3, still
Okay.
staying perfect as we move on to the fifth.
Yes. What was John Hughes' directorial debut film?
Have you seen any John Hughes movies, Luke?
I think I have.
Oh,
Is Ferris Bueller by him?
it is. 3,
Breakfast Club?
2, 1. That's time. Pens down, Ren.
I just wrote class because it's class reunion, but just the one word.
And Dev.
All right, you brought up Ferris Bueller. I already know that came out before this, but I wrote down Breakfast Club.
And that is
Okay.
not correct. Either one. It's 16 Candles. The Rock's favorite film in
Oh,
Central
okay.
Intelligence.
No perfect round for Ren as we head into the sixth question. Who plays motivational speaker and local celebrity Jim Cunningham in Donnie Darko? Also, very, very good movie. 3, 2, 1. That's time. Ren.
Couldn't pull him. Just completely blanking on him.
Dev.
I got Patrick Swayze.
That's correct for 1 point. Dev ties the game once again for all.
As well as the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford, what other film saw Andrew Dominic direct Brad Pitt?
3, 2, 1.
Okay, answer go to Dev.
I know it's wrong. I put Babel.
Babel, not to confuse used with Babylon. And Ren.
Both these films are underrated. It's Killing Them Softly.
And Ren gets it correct. It is Killing Them Softly.
5-4. Ren takes the lead once again as we head into the 8th and final question. Gaslight earned which actress one of her multiple Oscar wins? We don't have Sean here to make the faces at this Oscar question. 3, 2, 1. That's time. Ren, pens down. Dev.
Well, I don't know what this movie is, so I took a shot in the dark and put Katharine Hepburn.
And Ren.
That was going to be my first guess. It's Ingrid Bergman.
That is correct for 1 point. Ren maintains the lead as we end round 1. The score, Luke, at the moment is
It is 6-4.
2-point advantage as we head into Dev's favorite round, round 2. Luke, what do we have planned here?
Each competitor must identify the name of the actor from the picture provided. There will be 3 pictures for each competitor, and for each picture you get 1 point, the next one 2 points, and the next one 3 points.
So, Ren, as you are winning at the moment, would you like to go first or defer to Dev?
It worked well for me last time, for the most part, so I am going to go first.
Your 1-point picture.
That is Joseph Fiennes, brother of Ray Fiennes. And there's another third Ralph Fiennes brother, but I don't remember his name.
Well, the third brother was not the answer to this picture. It is Joseph Fiennes for 1 point. 7-4. Let's see if Dev can answer with his 1-point picture. Let's see if he can get his first correct answer in this round.
Oh my god, I'm going to scream. I'm going to scream. I'm picturing every movie he's been in. What the hell? I'll repeat.
2, 1.
I use the repeat.
Justin Long.
Use the repeat wisely and gets that 1.75. Congratulations to Dev. 1 for 7 now. His average has improved.
Where's the champagne?
I got
Alright.
the goose right here, so I'm ready.
But still, you have a match to win as we get to Ren for his 2-point actor.
Emily Watson.
That is correct for 2 points. Quick draw there for Ren. The score is 9-5. Let's see if Dev can answer here with his 2-point actor.
Crispin Glover.
Wow, Dev, another correct answer there. It is 9-7. Dev, impressive in the picture round so far. 2 for 2. Heading on now. The real challenge is the 3-point pictures. Ren, yours. Here we go.
Oh, that is Ed Skrein. However you want to pronounce it, but that's him.
That is correct for 3 points. Ren, so consistent in the picture round. One of the best in the league as he gets all of 3. As we head now to Dev now to see if he can go 3 for 3 in the round and only be down by 2 to Ren heading into the 3rd.
Black J.K.
3,
Simmons.
2, 1.
I don't
Unfortunately, that's not what we were looking for, Dev.
We should accept it. Even I admit that. But
We give him 1 point.
who
We
is
were
it though?
looking for Harry Belafonte.
Would
As
never
we
have guessed
end
that.
round to Luke. The score at the moment is.
It is 12 to Ren, 7 to Dev.
All right, 5-point advantage as we head into the big old round 3. What do we got planned here, Luke?
We have the Wheel of Truth. Each competitor will have 4 questions, which are all worth 2 points each. The question will all correlate with one specific category that will be assigned to them via the Wheel of Truth. If a competitor doesn't like the first category they spin onto, they can choose to spin again. In this case, they must stick to the second category they spun onto. This does not apply to opponent's or spinner's choice. Competitors can choose to go multiple choice in the question. If they do, the correct answer will only be worth 1 point. If a competitor guesses a question incorrectly, their opponents have the chance to steal for that many points. When stealing, a competitor can only go to multiple choice unless the players they're stealing from have already done so. Each competitor got to choose 2 categories on the wheel.
Great job, Luke. Now let's get to those categories. M. Night Shyamalan, war movies, Fast and Furious, Denzel Washington, release dates, MCU, sports movies, new releases, Amy Adams, Star Wars, and of course, spinners and opponent's choice. So, Ren, as you are leading again in this round, would you like to go first or defer to Dev?
I'm going first.
All right, he will spin the wheel first. Let's see where his luck lands him. Looking for that release dates, I imagine. Ooh.
That's not bad.
Star Wars.
I think I'm gonna play it safe and I'm gonna keep it.
All right, now let's head to Dev for his category. I imagine I know what Luke is hoping he spins on.
I
too.
am.
God.
Ooh.
Okay.
Are they
Okay.
safe?
I can steal this. Good. If he misses,
Yep.
Or
obviously.
will he keep it?
I'll spin again. Why not? I got nothing to lose.
That is true.
Let's see what slice he lands on.
Yes! I wrote a question.
Sports
Okay.
movies.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so both competitors look like they got a category of their liking. We're going to go to Ren first in his category of the galaxy of Star Wars. Your first question. Which European actor portrayed Lor San Tekka in The Force Awakens?
That is Max von Sydow.
That's correct for 2 points. Second question. What is the name of the royal bodyguard's Supreme Leader Snoke in The Last Jedi?
The Praetorian Guard.
That's correct for another 2 points. And Ren is at 16. He could break my record for most points in round 1 of the tournament. Damn it. All right, third question.
Don't fuck me, Alex. Give me a good
Who's
one.
the only actor to play a Jedi in the live-action Star Wars movies to reprise their role in Star Wars: The Clone Wars?
That was reprised. When you ask Star Wars: The Clone Wars, that means the movie or just
Yes, the movie.
Okay. That was Samuel L. Jackson, I believe.
That is correct for another 2 points. Ren sets the record. He is at 18 points. So we head on to his fourth and final question.
Oh, there's still one more.
What was Luke's call sign during the Battle of Yavin in A New Hope? Three, two,
Repeat.
1. Three, two,
Multiple choice.
1. Is it A, red 5, B, echo 7, C, red 2, or D, red 7?
It's red 5.
That's correct for 1 point. Ren goes 7 for 8 in his category. 12-point deficit. If Dev is losing by over 10 points here, the match will be over before his favorite round. But he has the world of sports movies first. Can't count him out yet.
Which famous actor broke out as Alan Bosley in Remember the Titans?
I'll go to multiple choice.
Plays it safe. Is it A, James Franco, B, Chris Evans, C, Ryan Gosling, or
Gosling.
D, Shia LaBeouf? Guesses Ryan Gosling, and it is Ryan Gosling. The classic. Oh, I knew that one. Get the multiple
No, I knew
choice.
he was in it. I just didn't know if the character was one of the coaches or not.
All right, let's go to the next question.
You can't bench Ryan.
NBA's Kyrie Irving turned his comedic YouTube personality into a feature film in this 2018 movie.
Oh, repeat.
Second one. First.
I'll go to multiple choice.
Play it safe.
On the tip of my tongue, I'm gonna know it once I see it.
I love these multiple choice options.
Is it Mr. James? Is it Cousin Keith? Is it King Bill? Or Uncle Drew?
It's Uncle Drew.
It is Uncle Drew. But let's go to.
I do want to see a Cousin Keith movie, like a spin-off. 19 to 9.
Let's go to question 3. Who starred as Jesse Owens in Race?
Multiple choice.
Plays it safe. Is it A. Stefan James, B. Leslie Odom Jr., C. Aldous Hodge, or D. David Oyelowo?
I'm gonna go with Aldous Hodge.
Aldous Hodge is not correct. So Ren has a chance to steal.
It was option A, Stefan James. It is.
And that it is. So Ren gets the extra point. So
Ren
Dev
is-
has to get 1 point at least
Yeah.
to remain. My, he won't even get to his favorite round. Okay, question 4. Which Formula 1 team did James Hunt drive for after Hesketh in Rush?
Ooh,
That's Chris Hemsworth.
yes.
Multiple choice.
That's multiple choice. Is it A, Ferrari, B, McLaren, C, Tyrrell, or D, Lotus?
I'm gonna go with Ferrari.
And your winner, Ren Geekness! Correct answer was McLaren. As Ren, you move on to the second round. It was a brief match.
It was.
30, but Dev still played well. Still played well nonetheless. But you played great, my friend. 20 points.
Thank you very much.
You got the most points out of anybody in the first round of the tournament. How do you feel now heading into the second round?
First of all, Dev played a great game. So congrats to him. When you play with God, you get better by default. So he soaked in some of the greatness. But I'm happy to just be doing what I said I was gonna set out to do, and I'm heading into that championship again. So for Hunter right now, it's only a matter of tick tock, tick tock. It's clicking for him, and I hope I'm making my faction, the Cinephiles in Paradise, proud, because another one of the Hunt is out of the way. So now the Riptide keeps going.
Looks like a 3-horse race now. Cinephiles in Paradise have 2, Gone with the Wind have 2, and the 5 Angry Men have 3. But again, I would be remiss if I didn't talk to you about your round 2 matchup against your old foe, Business Ben, in round 2 of the tournament. You beat Ben to get your first singles win in the league. You also beat him in duos in dramatic fashion. So how do you feel now
That's
that
true.
you're going to face him for a third time now?
The results are going to be the same. I need to get him out of the way. That's what I'm going to do. So I hope Ben comes in to play for business. I'm here to play for pleasure. And again, I have my eyes set on the horizon. I'm looking past Ben at this point.
All right. So congratulations, Ren. We'll see you in round
Thank
2.
you.
All right. So that is Ren Geekness. We'll get to Dev now. Dev, you don't seem very kind of swayed by the loss.
It was one of those, like I said, I kind of went into a win-win situation. I already came away with, I was happy with how I went through the last round, beating Excel. And I'm going up against the top dog that even made Hunter sweat last time. So it would have been a nice team favor if I could have taken him out for Hunter, but there was just no way I felt like I had one of my best runs in the first 2 rounds, but Ren was just too much. I couldn't keep up.
I think you can be proud. You did well in the first round. You upped your average. You got your first point in the second round, but the Wheel of Truth decided that it would not be on your side today.
You're still, contender for comeback player of the year. Obviously, you've had 2 huge wins this season. Maybe we'll see you back in a Fancast match part 3. We shall see. But still, Dev, the Conqueror, good job nonetheless. But thanks for coming on.
Of course.
All right, so that will conclude this match. Luke, your takeaways.
I'm gonna be a little biased here and say that I'm just happy that Ren won, got the hiccup out of the way. Not even a hiccup; it's just more of a procession, really. And I think it's gonna be a procession all the way to the final, where he meets Tyler, and it's gonna be the greatest match in the history of the world.
How do you think Ren looked? Because obviously you're on his team. You've seen all of his matches. So how do you think he looked in this match compared to his last previous outings?
Bran looked like a train going through spaghetti. Uncooked spaghetti, even.
That is quote of the year.
Nothing was
That
going
is
to
quote
stop
of the
him.
season.
Nothing was going to stop him. He got
Ren played tremendous in all 3 rounds. 6 for 8, 3 for 3 in the picture round, proving himself to be one of the best. He's going against Ben, who's also one of the best picture round players. I would contend that Ren is even better, though, in that round. And then category round, he demolished those Star Wars questions like they were nothing, like they were, in your words, spaghetti. So Ren looking hot here. Let's see if we can go all the way. So that will do it. The last match in round 1 of the singles film trivia clash tournament, we see as Ren defeated Dev 20-9. Moving on to round 2, where he will face his old foe, Business Ben. Cinephiles in Paradise move on, their second member in round 2. If you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you're notified whenever we post matches like this, live matches as well. Make sure to follow any of the individuals in this match on their respective accounts. Subscribe to the channels. The links for those will be down in the description below. Thank you for watching, everyone, and ciao.